Namaste and welcome to Utsav Yoga. My name is Harsha Avasti and I am your yoga and meditation coach. In this video, I would be talking about the different reasons we face due to which we get back pains. Back pains, if we are talking about neck, shoulder area, if you're talking about disc problems, spine health, sciatica, spondylitis, cervical, we'd be covering all those things and the reasons why these things happen. Okay, so if we are dividing it into the categories, let's divide them into two. First is physical, second is mental. Let's talk about physical reasons. What can be the physical reasons due to which we get backaches? I think that is very common and we all kind of know about them. So first I'm talking about bad postures. Definitely if my posture has become like this, or if my sleeping posture, my standing posture, my doing things, if I'm cooking, if I'm working from home, I'm working on the laptop, using my mobile phone, keeping the right posture is very important all the time, throughout the day, throughout the life. If we do not have that, of course it's gonna cause problem in our back. Second, lack of technique, lack of knowledge. Any workout, if I talk about, if I do anything without the knowledge, without the proper guidance or the technique, I can hurt myself. And that happens more than usual, more than we think of, more than we know. So always have to be careful about that. I am doing something specifically, if here we are talking about yoga and meditation. That's why we always focus and we always try to tell you that keep following the right technique, because it can injure us in a way which we can't even think. Sometimes it can give us lifelong injuries. The second is this one. Third, we're talking about lack of activity. If I'm just in the bed, not doing anything, if I am not getting up and doing something physical, some physical exercise for my body, that is also going to give me back pains. Why? Because there is no mobility. My spine needs mobility and also rest. So the balance of both the things is very, very important. Fourth point, forcing ourselves. Sometimes some things are just not made for me. If I'm specifically talking about physical activities, physical workouts, so it's not important that everything is made for me. So do not force yourself, because when I force myself, my body can maybe still do it, but my mind will not corroborate with that. And what happens is that we can end up in that situation with an injury, with some discomfort or anything which our body doesn't like, or if specifically if we are talking about backache, that can also happen. So these were all the physical factors which we somehow know and we can take care of it, and we have to be very careful about it. But when we talk about the mental reasons, we talk really less about it. We know less about it. Why? Because we just can't seem to connect all the dots sometimes. And that's why I'm here to tell you what all those mental reasons can be the reason for the backache you have. First, when it comes to problems related to our mental health, there are so many. For example, let's start with being anxiousness. So first, let's talk about anxiousness. If I'm feeling anxious, if I have anxiety, which I do personally as well, there are days when I do not feel like getting up from my bed also. I cannot make it to the even to just get up and brush my teeth, and that happens. Again, physical and mental, they are also related. So when I'm anxious, like I said, I cannot get out of my bed, so I am not doing any physical exercise. That is also making me weak. That is also bringing me so many back problems. Not only anxiety, not only anxiousness, if we talk about depression or other mental health problems, that can also lead to these problems. How? I will talk about that in a second. Second, if I'm talking about sleep deprivation, that also is something which we are very proud of, that we have such a busy life, we do not have time to sleep. Sometimes I talk to people and they brag about it. I do it too as well, that I do not get time to sleep, but I'm still here at work. That is wrong. That is very, very wrong. Our body works so much, especially our mind needs that relaxation, need that at least 8 hours of sleep. So, sleep deprivation can also make us really tired. When we get tired, again, all those stress hormones are revolving inside my body, giving me pains in the different part of my body. Another reason, which is the third reasons, change in the hormones. If the hormones are changing in our body, that can also result in so many mental health issues and just making us so uncomfortable body wise as well. Sometimes I can feel a little bloated, sometimes I feel like I'm shedding more weight. So I'm just giving you these examples which can be because of the change in hormones. So hormonal changes can also affect our body in so many ways. So we have to be really careful about all these factors. We talked about physical and mental. But like I said, how these mental issues can be the reason for our backache, I'll tell you how. When we are thinking a lot, when we are taking a lot of stress, when we have negative thoughts, unnecessary thoughts, if you're taking stress of the entire world, who said what, who did what did you do in the past, what you're going to do in the future, just over planning, under planning, anything which is not organized in your life. So basically what I'm trying to say is anything which we should not do, which is anything negative and unrequired, what it does is just stops the flow of the energies in our body. So, what these things are doing, these mental reasons which we are talking about, they are letting the good energy or any energy for that matter stop flowing in our body. They are stopping the flow. And if the flow is not there of energies, it's just gonna create more and more physical and mental problem in our body. And that is how it is related to our back. I'll give you a short and sweet and very simple example that if I have a wardrobe full of clothing, full of shoes, full of everything, and I keep shopping, I keep shopping, I keep shopping, till the time I do not clean that wardrobe, make it organized, things which I do not require or need anymore, I bring it out, donate it to somebody, or just take it out of my wardrobe. So for this, I'm just going to give you a small example, which is very easy to understand. So what do I have to do so that I can get new shopping in my old wardrobe is this, that I have to first clean it out, trash everything which I do not need anymore, then reorganize everything according to my need. Then only I can add more things in my wardrobe, right? It is just like that. In our body, if the energy flowing has been stopped, in this area specifically, in Muladhara Chakra, when we're talking about the backache, in Muladhara Chakra, I just have to clean it. I have to reorganize it so the energy keeps flowing again, because if the energy is not gonna flow, we'll feel more stiffness, the muscles are gonna go dead, they are gonna work less. That's what we are talking about, that it is so much related to our mental status as well. If every day, every second I have so many thoughts, it's just gonna keep bringing that negative vibration, that unwanted vibration I do not need in my body. That is going to just keep circulating in my body. So how do I solve it? I can solve it with yoga and meditation. When we do yoga and meditation, it helps us to balance our chakras, to bring that energy and that good positive energy flowing in our body. The more good positive energy we keep in our body flowing, the better our health is going to be. So always remember that it's just not the physical aspect, it's just not the physical reasons, the bad posture and everything is there, but this has to be really good. This has to be very strong in the sense this has to be very peaceful. Doesn't mean that you have to have more thoughts, you have to do more positive things, you have to include yourself in positive speaking or anything like that. Just having less activity, just being more mindful can also help you in taking care of your back. And these are the reasons that we have to have to be really careful about, because this can become backaches when we're talking about, can really become sometimes life threatening. I've seen so many people who are bedridden because of their back pains. And again, when we are talking about backaches, every yoga is probably not going to help you. Every meditation is probably not going to help you. What you can do is, like they always say, take baby steps. Try to just meditate a little, do breathing exercise. Try to figure out what kind of yoga you want to join, what type of meditation you should do. I can advise you from my side, always go and start with a gentle one. Why? Because first, it will not put a lot of stretch and stress on your body. Second, it's going to be very soothing, just not for your body, but also for your mind. And when you start gentle, you can go even more deep and even more up levels of yoga. So always start gentle, see what you like, see how you like it. And always, like I always say, that you have to consult your doctor before you start anything physical, and especially related to your back. So I hope this helped you. I hope you would remember to take care of not only your body but also your mind, so that you can stay away from this bad thing called backache. That's it for now. I will meet you guys soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.